Hi, this is Ben Bogardus, real estate agent here in the Western North Carolina mountains. And today I'm going to show you all the easiest way I know of to look at topography and orientation from the comfort of your desk. Just to give you a taste of what we're going to be diving into, I'm going to share my screen here. And you can see this program we're going to get going on really allows you to just fly around the property like you're in a helicopter. So this property in yellow are two lots I've just listed in the Mountain Air community, lots 17, 18 on Old Growth Forest Road. You can see how this program makes it really easy to see what the topo and orientation of those are compared to everything all around it. So stepping back, there's a few different ways to look at topography and orientation. Perhaps the most common way is using contour lines. So here are those same two properties in a mapping software I use called MapRight. And you can see that each of these yellow lines here represents a different elevation. So where these lines are further apart, these contour lines are further apart, then it's less steep. Where they're closer together, then it's steeper. However, it's kind of tough to tell really what the orientation with the topography are, just looking at it in 2 dimensions. Another way is to look at satellite. So here's an example of a ridge line. And you can see that this area here, which faces southeast, is lighter shade. And this area here that faces northwest is darker shade. So that's something to look out for just while you're looking at general at property. However, the easiest way I found is using a program called Google Earth. To install Google Earth, you go to Google and you type in install Google Earth. It takes you to this page and boom, you can install it very easily from here. After you open up the program, to get the elevation going on, you go to Tools, Options, and this elevation exaggeration feature. You can set it all the way up to 3. I usually put it at 1.5. Click Apply, click OK, and then make sure this terrain button down here is turned on so that you can see the terrain. And there you've got 3D mapping of the mountains. Next thing is to look at the specific property that we want to zoom in on. So this outline here I actually got from that MapRight software. It allows me to get the property boundary for any property. So if you've got a property you want to look at, happy to look into it with you. There are also some county websites. For example, here, Transylvania County, where Brevard is, you can click on any property and it has this option called export to KML. So KML, KMZ files are the kind of files that Google Earth uses. Super easy to set up, super easy to look at the property that you want to hone in on. So going into Google Earth, there's a few ways to navigate. So you can navigate using the mouse, but I love using the keypad. Pressing Shift, you can go up or down with your perspective. Pressing Control, you can look at any different view from one point. And by pressing them both, you can zoom in and zoom out. So looking at this property in particular, what we can do is to look at orientation. We can look at it from the south. And you can see we're pointed north here. It's pretty obvious that these two lots are faced southwest, right? And you can see how they lay very nice compared to some of the areas that are steeper around them. Also, by zooming into the property, double click here, Google Earth will take you down to ground view. What you can do is you can scope out and see what your view would be if you were to build a house on that property. And for this one in particular, the sunset is going to be about right here in the wintertime and about right here in the summertime. Epic long range sunset views. So that's how you do it in Google Earth. Please feel free to let me know if you have any questions, comment below, subscribe, like this video, or give me a call, 828-793-0464 if you have any questions. Again, this is Ben Bogardus, and hope to cross paths soon.